Yeah, good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Kindly confirm if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. All right. If you can hear me, drop a one in the chat. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear me. All right, great, great, great. Okay, guys. I think let's get started with today's live trading analysis. Okay, so yeah, good morning everyone, and welcome to T Billion Forex Academy. If you're new here, my name is Timothy, aka T Billion, and this is our weekly live market analysis and trading session where we break down the forex market step by step in a very practical and structured way. We hold this session every Monday and Wednesday by 9:00 a.m. West African time. Now, our primary focus is XAUUSD, which is gold, followed by other forex pairs you request in the chat. The goal of this session is to shape and sharpen your understanding of the smart money concepts, including order blocks, market structure, liquidity zones, and price action. How you can properly, read market structure, identify key order block zones as well as liquidity areas, and most importantly, how you can apply them effectively in real market situations. So whether you're a newbie, a professional trader, whether you're a newbie, an intermediate trader, or a professional trader, stay with me as we are going to be following a very clear top-down analysis process. Okay, so before we get started with today's market analysis, let's do a quick recap on our last, you know, analysis. Let's see what market has been doing since then. Okay, so add to the chat. Can you confirm if you can see my screen? Can you confirm if you can see my screen? All right, so a quick recap on what market has been doing since our last session. Okay, so this is just a very quick one, and okay, so this zone, this zone got tapped into. Okay, so price tapped into this zone, and as you can see, it went straight to our TP. This zone, where is it? This one, this, right. So you can see price tapped into this zone and went to hit our take profit, right? However, other zones like this, you know, failed. All of these zones, were taken out. Let me zoom into the 15-minute time frame so we have a clearer picture. Okay, so all these other zones, all of these failed. All these zones failed, right? And that was because since last week, gold has been massively tanking, okay, invalidating most of the what's it called, the demand order block zones, okay. And let's go back to the 1 inch time frame. You can see since last week, gold has been heavily tanking. Look at it. Gold has been bearish. The sell is massive, has been massive since last week. Okay. But hopefully we're expecting, a shift in the market structure from a bearish trend to a bullish trend. I think this bearish move we're experiencing in gold, was triggered by Kelvin Maxwell Wash. Okay, that's Kevin Wash, Kevin Maxwell Wash, hawkish Fed nomination by Donald Trump. Okay, and of course, a tech lead equity sell-off. You know, this was what triggered this massive bearish, trend in gold. However, for due to geopolitical what's it called reasons, I think the long-term bullish run still stand. Okay, so hopefully this week we should experience a bullish movement. But again, as you know, we are SMC traders, right? We trade other block zones, so we would be trading based on technicals, right? While keeping the fundamentals in mind, right? So looking at the market right now, we are going to be identifying our zones. Okay. Sorry, a minute. Someone says he has been waiting here. A minute, please, guys. All right, so let's continue. So, like I said, we trade other block zones, right? So we are going to our analysis will be based on technicals, while keeping the fundamentals, in mind. So we'll be working based on market structure, right? So let's head to today's market analysis. So again, we are going to draw a top-down analysis process from the daily time frame. Let's remove drawings. Okay. So we're going to commence our top-down analysis process starting with the daily time frame. Okay. And all right. So on the daily time frame, we have this again, the process, right? The first thing you want to do is to identify the most recent market structure. Okay, you want to identify the most recent break of structure or the most recent market shift. Since gold has been bearish since last week, okay, we will be focusing more on a sell opportunity. right? Not until we have a market shift on probably the 1 hour time frame or the 4H time frame, we'll keep our bias bearish. Let's keep that in mind. Not until we have a market shift on the 1H or 4H time frame, we'll maintain a bearish bias on gold. So on the daily time frame, well, I'm not getting a clear, market shift or a break of structure. But if I'm going to mark out, I'll mark out this. Okay, this is I'll mark out this as our supply order block zone. Okay, so let's drill down to the 4H time frame to further refine the zone and identify other zones. Okay, now on the 4H time frame, we have on the 4H time frame, let's look for other supply order block zones. Okay, so this has been mitigated. This Okay, so let's refine this further to this candle, this candle, this. Okay, yes, and here's our FVG. So here's our FVG. Okay, so let's say we have another supply order block zone here. We have another order block zone here. This. And again, supply order block zone. Okay. Let's see. We have a zone here as well. I'll mark this zone out. This. And we have our FVG here as well. All right. Okay. So let's drill this down further to the 2H time frame to further refine the zone and identify other block zones. Okay, so we have this zone here, this 2H order block zone. We have this 2H order block zone. So our fair value gap is this. Is our fair value gap. And okay, so for this zone, let's refine it to this green candle here. This candle, the green candle here. All right, so this is our order block zone. And okay, so this is our order block zone, and this is our FVG. This is our FVG. Okay. Now we have another order block zone here. Okay, but again, our focus here is on the most recent structure. So I will just mark this out, but I'm going to minimize it. This is our supply order block zone. I'm going to minimize it, okay, for reference. We are only interested in the most recent structure. Okay. All right, so let's drill down to the 1H time frame to further refine the zones. So this becomes this candle here, and this candle here. Then we have this and this. Okay, so this is our FVG on 1H. Our other block for here is this guy right here. Okay, and so for this, we can further refine this to this candle, then our FVG goes here. So this, let's leave it like as this. All right. All right, so we have a zone here which price is currently reacting on. Okay, let's mark it out and see if we could take a trade on it. All right, so let's drill down to the 30-minute time frame to further refine these zones. Okay, so on the 30-minute, this is our order block zone. This, like I said, price is currently reacting on it. So I'm going to, we can take a quick sell on this trade, right? It's just a quick sell. Take a quick sell. Let's drill down to our entry time frame first before taking that trade. Let's drill down to our entry time frame to see if there's a reason, a confirmation to take the trade. Sorry, that 15 minutes first. So we have this. We have this. So watch this, guys. So we have this refined 15-minute order block zone. And let's drill down further to the 15-minute to the 5-minute time frame. Please, I just want us to take this trade, to look for confirmation to take this trade before we continue with our analysis. All right, so we have this candle here. Okay. All right, so price has already filled up this FVG, and that's why price is currently reacting. So I'm going to, the trade is a little bit late, so I'll be very I'll reduce my risk because the best entry would have been here. And the market is very volatile. Please, if you are taking this trade, take it with a very, small lot size. Take it with a very little lot size, and I'll target this 3R for my TP. TP1 will be this. This is my first TP, this level here. This level is my first TP, while my second TP is this level right here. Okay, so I'm taking this trade. Let me take it real quick. The trade has gone a little bit ah, it has gone a little bit a few pips away from the entry. No, it's a little bit late for me to take this. I'm not going to take this. It's too late. If price pulls back, if price does this, if this happens, then I will take the trade. If this happens, then I'll take the trade. If this happens, then I'll take the trade at the 50% order block zone right here. Okay, but I can't take it right now. It's too late. So let's move back to the 30-minute time frame to continue our analysis on other block zones. Okay, so on the 30-minute time frame, okay, we have this which we've minimized, and we have this. This is our FVG. Now leave it as it is. Leave this as it is. No refinement here. Leave it as it is. Let's just adjust this a little. Okay. So we have this has been mitigated. This so this. All right. So for this, we can refine this further to the green candle. This green candle here, like an inverted hammer. This one, this green candle. So we're going to refine this zone to the green candle here. This one. Okay. Let's move it close to the candle. Good. So this is our 15 minutes or 30 minutes order block zone, and this is our FVG. Okay, let's mark it out. This is our FVG. All right. So this is our FVG. Let's minimize it a little. Good. Great. There's no zone here. All the FVG has been mitigated, so I'm not going to mark this. This is our FVG. This is our order block zone on the 30-minute time frame. So let's look further. Okay. Well, let's leave this as it is. Let's leave it as it is. The zone. We missed this zone. It's already playing out. Okay. All right. Let's drill down further to the 15-minute time frame to further refine our zone. All right. So on the 15-minute time frame, we have this as our order block zone, and our FVG is right here. Our FVG is right here. This is our FVG. Okay. This is our FVG. Fill up this. All right. So this is our FVG on the 15-minute order block zone. Okay. Let's minimize this a little. All right. So we have this. So for this zone, we can further refine it to this candle, right? All right. Let's keep it minimized. Okay. So I can see another 15-minute order block zone. Which is this. Of course, this is our break of structure. You already know the process. So these are BOS. Then let me pay close attention to this, or rather mark this BOS right here. All right, so we have this other block zone here, and this is our FVG. This to this. This is our FVG. FVG. Good. All right, great. So we also have a zone here. But don't forget, at the end of the day, we are only interested in the most recent zone. Okay. We have a zone here, and our FVG is very little. It's right there. This. Okay, so if you look at price is still far away from these zones. So I'm just going to minimize this. I'm going to minimize all these zones. Let's focus on the most recent structure. I'll minimize all of these zones. All right, let's focus on the most recent structure, so at least we can take a trade. Like, right away, so this has been mitigated. This has been mitigated. This other block zone led to this bearish move here. This, yeah, so it has been mitigated. We're not interested in that. I'm also going to minimize this because it's really far away from the current price level. So let's keep it like so. All right. So this as well, let's minimize this. Still kind of far away from price. This. All right, so these are the zones we are very much interested in. This, let's refine it further to, let's refine this to this candle, this particular candle here, this one, this candle, okay, and our FVG would be this right here. Okay, so let's minimize our FVG. All right. All right, so this, okay, so perfect. So that's it for this. And we have a zone here. The FVG is very little. Let's mark it out. It's an area of potential reversal. So let's mark it out. That's our order block zone. Order block zone. All right, the FVG is quite little. This FVG. Okay, so this is what we have on the 15-minute time frame, let's drill down to the 5-minute time frame, which is our entry time frame. It's our entry time frame, 5 minutes. So now on the 5-minute time frame, what do we have? We have some other block zones. Okay, so on the 5-minute time frame, we can further refine this zone. We can further refine it to this candle, right? So the entry should be right here. Okay. So as you can see, drilling it down further to the 5-minute time frame, we're able to identify, an FVG. There's an FVG on this zone which price has not mitigated yet. Okay, and that gives me even a better confirmation to want to take this trade if price does what I've just described here, like this. If price goes all the way up here to the 50% order block zone, I'll take this trade and I'll keep my what's it called? I'll keep my risks very low because market is currently very volatile. Okay, I'll keep my risks very low. Okay, I'll use a very small lot size to take this trade, and it will be a quick scalp. Okay, I'll be very very now I might even move my TP. I might be taking a full what's it called, TP at this level. Okay, because today is Monday, I still expect price to push up a little more, even if the bearish musical trend is going to continue. Price would most likely push up even more before continuing on the bearish trend. Okay, so this is what I have here. Now for this, if you are taking a trade here, right, the best SL is this. But of course, we can't take this. This is way too much of an SL, considering the fact that the market is very volatile. Okay, so we can't take that as an SL. Rather, we'll put our SL right below this level, or probably here, just here. And that's still a lot of SL for considering the fact that the market is volatile. Okay. All right. So that's that with this. Let's see if we can further refine the zones we've marked out. Okay, this has been mitigated by this candle here. Okay, so let's refine this further to this candle. Let's refine further to this candle. Okay, so this is our order block, our 5 minute order block zone. Then let's move the FVG to fill up this gap. All right, so this is our FVG. This is our 5 minute order block zone. And for this, is there any refinements? So actually this can be further refined to this candle. Okay, this candle right here. All right, the FVG there is quite little. It's quite little, and this will be another order block zone. This will be another order block zone. This green candle here, and this will be the FVG. This candle, this particular candle here, this one, and we have. So when we have two zones like this that are very close to each other, I would rather just pay close attention to the real one like this, the extreme zone. Okay, so this is the zone we are looking at. Okay, this is the zone we are looking at for a possible, entry, right? And so I think that is it. Let's see if we can refine this further. This can be further refined to this, the FVG. All the way, very tiny FVG right here. There's a zone here. There's a zone. And for this, we have this right here. And the FVG right here. Let's minimize it small. All right, so let's just focus on recent price action, which is this. Okay, so this is what we're anticipating. This is what we're anticipating. All right, so this, for this, I've already marked out the, the entry. So my entry will be at this level, this, like I mentioned earlier. Then my SL will be slightly above this high, slightly above this high, this, like so. Okay, that is for this. Now for this zone, I'll be taking my entry here. Taking my entry here. So my SL will be slightly below this. Look to the left, slightly above this swing level, or slightly above it. Okay, then my TP would be, right here. Yeah, my TP will be right there. And you can see since we are selling, right, I'm not targeting the next support level, which is this. I'm not targeting this because I'm anticipating a reversal, a shift from the bearish trend to the bullish trend. Okay, that is why I'm not trying to be too optimistic with my take profit. I'm not targeting the next what's it called, resistance, or sorry, support level, which is this. Otherwise, we could have drawn this all the way to this, and this all the way to this. Okay, but then I'm not that optimistic with my TP, and that's why I targeted this swing level. Because when gold gets to this price level, there's probability that it might even go all the way to this level before it continues in a bullish, move, if at all it's going to go bullish today. Okay, or it will just continue to go down, continue to tank. All right, so, and for this level, for this zone rather, let's take our entry here, and our TP would be somewhere around here. So we can have that for our TP. Our SL will be slightly above this swing level, this one right here. Okay, like so. So this is what I'm looking at for gold for today. All right. So this is my market, what's it called? My XAUUSD market outlook, 5-minute market outlook for gold. All right, guys. So this is it. So I'm going to share this and the coordinates on the free signal Telegram channel, okay, as well as my private WhatsApp group. So we're going to monitor this trade. Okay, when price gets to these zones, okay, we observe price action at the zone. Then using our confirmation, using our entry models, be it confirmation or risk entry, we'll take the trade accordingly. You all know how we do this already. So for extreme zones, you can use risk entry. For non-extreme zones, then you can use confirmation entry, right? And I think you saw how I took a trade in our last session. You can see the factors I looked at, the things I looked out for before taking that trade. So you can also, replicate the same. It's quite simple. All right, guys. So that will be it for today. Please, if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section. Okay. If this okay, someone is saying something. Sir, don't you think it's very risky? What is very risky, please? Can you shed more light? You can drop it in the comment. What is risky, please? I didn't get that. You can throw more light on what you think is risky. All right, guys, I think you can shed more light, please, in the chat. I don't really get that point as to what is risky. Can you shed more light? Okay, so I think we'll be ending this live right now. You can drop your concerns in the comments section. I'm going to respond to it as soon as possible. Okay, guys, so let's wrap it up for today. Today's key lesson is simple as always. The structure first, then key order block zones, and lastly your entries, right? So please, if this session added value to you, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never missed our live session. We'll be back again on Wednesday at 9:00 a.m. WAT, that is West African time. Until then, guys, trade smart, protect your capital, and I'll see you in the next session. Peace out, guys.